Welcome to our deep dive into AI. You know how AI seems to think? Well, we're going to break down that process
Yeah,
and look at the logic, the knowledge representation, and even how it processes language.
exactly.
All based on some fascinating notes from a knowledge-based systems course.
Really cool stuff.
By the end of this deep dive,
Yeah,
you'll be able to drop some serious AI knowledge on your friends. Or,
absolutely. We're talking about understanding the very core of AI,
okay, cool.
the fundamentals of how it thinks and represents knowledge, how it uses logic,
Right.
and even delves into the complexities of language, just like we do.
Okay, so let's start with the logic part.
Okay.
AI logic, where do we even begin?
Well, the foundation is something we call propositional logic.
Propositional logic.
It's essentially how computers grapple with truth and falsehood,
Okay.
using what we call propositions.
Hmm.
These are statements that are either true or false.
So pretty straightforward.
Yeah, like basic computer math.
So like the grass is green, that would be a proposition.
Perfect example. The grass is green. That's either true or false.
Right, right.
But the real world is rarely that simple,
Yeah, you're
right?
right.
Propositional logic, it kind of struggles with variables and relationships.
Okay.
Take, for instance, x is greater than 1.
Hmm.
This statement is only useful if the computer actually knows what x is.
Ah, I see, I see.
That's where we introduce predicate logic.
Predicate logic.
Now, this is a more powerful system.
Okay.
It allows AI to use variables, just like our x, and quantifiers, like for all, or there exists.
Quantifiers, okay.
So instead of just knowing the grass is green, it can understand for all lawns, there exists grass that is green.
Oh, that's getting a little more complex.
A little more complex, but way more powerful.
I can imagine.
Because now the AI can reason about possibilities and relationships, not just those simple facts.
That's a huge leap. So predicate logic is what lets AI tackle those, bigger problems.
Exactly. Think about a medical AI diagnosing a patient.
Okay, yeah.
With predicate logic, it can understand complex queries,
Mhm.
like find all patients who have high blood pressure and are allergic to this specific medication.
Okay, yeah.
That nuanced reasoning is key for real-world applications.
Ow. Okay, so AI is processing all this information, but where does it all go?
Right, that's where knowledge representation comes into play.
Knowledge representation.
It's not just about storing facts, it's about organizing them so the AI can use them effectively.
Got it.
We call this a knowledge base.
So like a digital library just for AI.
Exactly. Think of it like that, a specialized library.
Okay.
And there are a couple ways to structure this knowledge.
Okay.
One approach is rule-based systems.
Okay.
They work with a large collection of if-then statements.
Like what?
If the car is low on fuel, then refuel.
Oh, okay. Pretty simple.
Straightforward, right?
Yeah.
This is how AI makes decisions based on specific conditions.
Okay, that makes sense for simple stuff.
Right.
But how does AI handle the more complex situations?
Right, where those if-then rules aren't enough.
Yeah.
We need more structured representations.
No. Okay.
Like imagine you want to teach AI about restaurants.
Restaurants.
Instead of listing every single fact about restaurants, we can use what's called a restaurant frame.
A restaurant frame.
Think of it as a template.
Okay.
It has slots for different pieces of information,
Yeah.
like the type of food, waiter service, price range, location.
Okay.
When AI encounters a new restaurant,
Yeah.
it fills in those slots and boom,
Makes sense.
it creates a structured representation of that specific restaurant.
That's cool.
Right. Much more efficient than starting from scratch each time.
Right. Yeah.
And then we have scripts,
Okay.
similar to frames, but they focus on sequences of events.
Okay.
A, going to the movies script would include steps like buying tickets, getting popcorn, and watching the film.
Gotcha.
This helps AI understand and even predict how events typically unfold in certain situations.
So scripts help AI kind of understand how the world works.
Precisely. These structured representations help AI make sense of complex information. They help it go beyond simple rules to understand relationships and context.
This is blowing my mind.
It's pretty fascinating.
But building these knowledge structures for AI, that's going to be a huge job.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
It takes a lot of human expertise to translate real-world knowledge into a format AI can understand.
Right.
It's one of the biggest challenges in AI development.
Yeah, I bet.
But it's a crucial step in creating more intelligent and capable AI systems.
I can imagine.
It's all about bridging the gap between human knowledge and artificial intelligence.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right.
So speaking of replicating human expertise, let's talk about those expert systems.
Okay, yeah.
These are AI systems designed to mimic human experts, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Imagine capturing the knowledge of, say, a world-renowned doctor
Okay.
or a financial market guru and putting that into a system anyone can access.
Wow. That's like having a personal consultant at your fingertips.
That's the idea, to democratize expertise.
So what kind of things can these expert systems actually do?
The applications are vast.
I bet.
In medicine, they can assist doctors in diagnosing those really rare diseases
Wow.
by analyzing symptoms, medical history, even the latest research.
So they're like a second opinion, but way more advanced?
Exactly. It's about augmenting human expertise, not replacing it.
Right.
Helping doctors make more informed decisions,
Yeah.
potentially leading to earlier diagnoses and more effective treatments.
That's amazing.
Right.
What about other fields?
Well, finance is another area where they're making a huge impact.
How so?
Think of a system that can analyze market data, identify trends, and make investment recommendations.
Oh, wow. So it's like a robo-advisor, but way more sophisticated.
Precisely. It's about leveraging AI to make smarter financial decisions.
Right.
And the applications go beyond medicine and finance.
Okay.
Expert systems are also being used in engineering to design complex structures,
Okay.
in manufacturing to optimize production processes,
Oh.
and even in law to assist with legal research.
Wow. So they're really popping up everywhere.
They are. They're versatile and powerful tools
Makes sense.
because they're designed to tackle complex problems that require human-like reasoning.
That's incredible.
It's a testament to the progress we're making in AI development.
But even with all this knowledge and expertise, AI still needs to find the right information at the right time, right?
Absolutely.
And that's where those search algorithms come in.
Right, like a detective trying to solve a case.
Okay.
AI often needs to sift through mountains of information, mountains of clues to find the solution.
Right.
Search algorithms are what help AI navigate that vast landscape.
So it's like AI is playing Sherlock Holmes, but with search algorithms instead of a magnifying glass.
You got it. And there are different approaches to search, just like different detective methods.
Okay.
Uninformed search is like wandering through a maze without a map.
Oh, that sounds frustrating.
It can be. The AI systematically explores every path until it finds the solution, which can take a while.
Yeah, I can imagine, especially for those complex problems.
Exactly. Algorithms like breadth-first search and depth-first search fall into this category.
Okay.
They're thorough, but they can be time-consuming.
Right.
Now, on the other hand, we have informed search.
Okay.
These algorithms use heuristics, think of them as educated guesses,
Heuristics.
to prioritize the most promising paths, making the search way more efficient.
So it's like having a map and a compass to guide you through that maze?
Exactly. Algorithms like hill climbing, best first search, and aheuristics use heuristics to find those solutions faster.
That's smart.
Right. They evaluate the potential of different paths based on the information available so they can make smarter decisions about where to search next.
That's way more efficient.
Much more. It's about using knowledge to guide the search, just like a good detective uses their experience and intuition.
I'm starting to see how all these pieces fit together.
Right.
AI starts with logic, builds up its knowledge, and then uses those clever search algorithms to find what it needs.
It's a beautiful interplay of logic and information processing.
Amazing.
But there's one more crucial piece to the puzzle. Natural language processing, or NLP.
Okay, NLP.
This is where AI really starts to connect with us, with the way we communicate. We
Right.
communicate with language, right?
Right.
So for AI to really understand us and interact with us, it needs to bridge that communication gap.
Makes sense.
And that's what NLP does.
So it's like teaching AI to speak our language.
Exactly. NLP enables computers to not only process, but also understand and generate human language.
That's a big deal.
It is. And it's a complex field with two main components.
Yeah.
Natural language, understanding, NLU, and natural language generation, NLG.
Okay, so break those down for me.
Sure.
What's the difference between understanding and generating language?
NLU focuses on enabling AI to comprehend the meaning behind our words.
Okay.
Think of it like teaching AI grammar, vocabulary, and even context. Imagine a chatbot that can understand your questions and respond in a meaningful way.
Right, that's pretty common these days.
Exactly. That's NLU in action.
Okay, so NLU is about AI comprehending what we're saying.
Right.
What about NLG?
NLG is the flip side. It's about AI generating human-like language.
Oh, okay.
Think of those chatbots that can hold natural-sounding conversations,
Right.
or AI systems that can write reports,
Right.
or even poetry.
Wow.
That's NLG, taking data and turning it into human-readable text.
Okay, that's pretty impressive.
It is. But teaching a computer to understand something as complex and nuanced as human language is a real challenge.
I can imagine.
Human language is full of ambiguity, sarcasm, cultural references, and slang that's constantly evolving.
It's true.
These are things we navigate naturally.
Yeah.
But for AI, it's a whole different ballgame.
Right. So how does NLP even begin to tackle that complexity?
Well, it breaks down language processing into different levels of analysis.
Okay.
It's like a step-by-step process.
Okay, I'm ready for the breakdown.
The first step is lexical analysis.
Lexical analysis.
Here, AI breaks down text into individual words and sentences.
Yep. Okay, so like the building blocks of language.
Exactly. Teaching AI its ABCs and basic grammar.
Got it.
Next, we have syntactic analysis.
Okay.
This is where AI starts to understand grammar and sentence structure.
So it's learning how to put those words together in a way that makes sense.
Precisely. Moving from recognizing individual words to understanding how they work together in sentences.
Okay. Yeah.
But we need to go deeper to the meaning.
Right.
That's where semantic analysis comes in.
Okay.
AI starts figuring out the literal meaning of words, phrases, and sentences.
So it's going beyond just recognizing words to understanding what they actually mean.
Exactly. Like a dictionary coming to life inside the AI.
That's cool.
But sometimes the meaning of a sentence depends on the sentences that came before it, right?
Right, like context.
Exactly. That's where discourse integration comes into play.
Okay.
It helps AI understand how sentences relate to each other,
Got it.
how they connect to create meaning in a larger context.
So AI is learning to see the bigger picture.
Precisely. And finally, we have pragmatic analysis.
Pragmatic analysis.
This is the most complex level.
Okay.
This is where AI tries to understand the intended meaning, even if it's not explicitly stated.
So it's like reading between the lines.
Exactly. AI is learning to pick up on those subtle cues, the implied meanings.
That's really impressive, but I can imagine how challenging it is to program that.
It is incredibly challenging.
Yeah.
Human language is incredibly nuanced and context-dependent.
Right.
But NLP is making incredible strides, and it's already being used in so many amazing ways in our everyday lives.
Okay, examples. I'm ready to hear about how NLP is actually solving real-world problems.
Well, get ready, because NLP is transforming the way we interact with technology and information.
Okay, I'm excited.
Let's start with something we all use, search engines.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
When you type a query into Google,
Yeah,
NLP is working behind the scenes
really.
to understand your intent, not just the words you typed.
Mm.
It considers synonyms, related concepts, even your search history.
So that's how it finds those like really specific things.
Exactly. It's about delivering the most relevant results
Mhm.
by understanding the nuances of human language.
Wow.
NLP is making search engines smarter and more helpful.
I'm starting to realize how much I rely on NLP without even realizing it.
It's everywhere.
Okay, what else?
Think about virtual assistants like Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant.
Okay, yeah.
They rely heavily on NLP to understand your voice commands, process requests, and give those helpful responses.
Oh, yeah. So when I ask my smart speaker to set a reminder or play music,
Yep.
that's NLP doing its thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
NLP is making technology more intuitive and accessible.
By letting us just talk to it.
Exactly. We can interact with technology using natural language, just like we would with another person.
That's mind-blowing. Okay, what other NLP applications are out there?
How about machine translation?
Oh,
NLP is breaking down language barriers, enabling real-time translation of text and speech.
that's huge.
It makes communicating with people from all over the world so much easier.
So those instant translation features on my phone, that's all thanks to NLP.
You got it. It's all powered by AI.
That's amazing.
And let's not forget sentiment analysis.
Sentiment analysis.
This is where AI analyzes text data, like social media posts or customer reviews,
Okay.
to understand the emotions and opinions being expressed.
So like AI can read our moods and opinions now.
It's getting pretty good at it.
That's incredible. What do companies use that for?
Oh, it's valuable for market research, customer service, brand reputation management.
Makes sense,
It
yeah.
helps companies understand how people feel about their products or services.
That's really cool.
And there's also text summarization.
Okay.
NLP can condense large amounts of text into concise summaries.
So you don't have to read those long reports.
Exactly. It saves us time and effort,
Yeah.
especially when you need to quickly grasp the main points of a document.
I could definitely use that.
Right. NLP is making information more digestible and accessible.
So we've covered expert systems, search algorithms, and all those amazing ways NLP is being used.
It's been quite a journey, right?
It has.
And it shows just how much AI is already impacting our lives.
I'm amazed by all of this.
It's an exciting field,
It really is.
and we're just scratching the surface of its potential.
I can't wait to hear what's next.
Well, in our next part, we're going to explore even more real-world applications of these AI concepts.
Sounds good.
We'll delve into how these technologies are being used to solve problems across various industries.
Okay, I'm ready for more.
Great. Then let's dive back in
Okay, we're good.
and explore the fascinating world of AI in action.
I can't wait.
Welcome back to our deep dive.
Feels like we just got started, but
Yeah.
we've already covered so much.
We've laid that foundation, haven't we? The logic, the knowledge representation, the language processing, it's all there.
It's like we've built the engine, now we're going to see it run.
Exactly. Time to see it in action.
Okay, I like that.
So let's dive into the world of AI applications.
Okay.
And I think it's a good place to start with those expert systems.
Oh, yeah, the expert system.
Remember those? Those digital consultants bottling up human expertise.
Yeah.
Amazing concept.
They were fascinating.
They are. They are.
Remind me how those work.
Okay, so unlike your traditional programs that follow a strict set of instructions, expert systems, they rely on a knowledge base.
Okay.
And this knowledge base, it's packed with facts, rules, heuristics,
Right.
gleaned from those human experts.
So it's not just a script, they're actually using knowledge and reasoning to figure things out.
Exactly. That's the key difference.
That's cool.
It's what makes them so powerful, that ability to adapt, handle uncertainty,
Right.
and even explain their reasoning,
Oh, like a human expert would.
just like a human expert.
That's really important, though, that explainability part.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've got to have transparency to build trust,
Right.
to make sure this AI is used responsibly. Now, let's look at some examples.
Okay, yeah, let's see these expert systems in action.
Let's see what they can do.
I'm excited.
One fascinating area is medical diagnosis.
Okay, yeah.
Imagine a system that can analyze symptoms, medical history,
Right?
even the latest research to help doctors identify potential diagnoses they might have missed.
Oh, wow, so they're like a second opinion.
Like a super-powered second opinion.
Right, like a whole team of specialists right there.
Exactly. Assisting doctors in making more informed decisions,
Right.
potentially leading to earlier diagnoses and better treatments.
That's amazing.
It's a real game changer.
What about other fields? Are they using this?
Oh, absolutely. Finance is another big one.
Finance? Okay.
Imagine a system that analyzes market data,
Okay.
identifies trends, makes investment recommendations.
So it's like a robo-advisor, but on steroids.
Precisely. Helping investors make better decisions
Right.
based on a ton of data and expert insights.
Wow.
And it's not limited to these two. You've got engineering, designing complex structures,
Right.
manufacturing, optimizing processes,
Yeah.
even law, assisting with legal research.
Wow, so they're really versatile.
Incredibly versatile.
Right.
Because they can tackle those complex problems.
Yeah.
Those problems that really need human-like reasoning.
It's amazing how far AI has come.
It really is.
Okay, so we've talked about expert systems,
Yeah.
but what about those search algorithms? How are they being used in the real world?
That's a great question. Remember our uninformed and informed search?
Yeah.
Well, they're popping up everywhere.
Really?
From navigation systems to those online shopping recommendations. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like how?
Think about your GPS app.
Okay. Yeah.
Uses search algorithms like A
Okay.
to find the shortest, fastest route to your destination.
So it's helping me avoid traffic.
Exactly. It considers traffic, road closures, even your preferred routes to get you there efficiently.
I'm liking AI more and more.
Right. It's making our lives easier.
Yeah.
And how about those personalized recommendations you see online?
Oh, yeah, on like shopping websites.
Exactly. Powered by sophisticated search algorithms.
So it's like AI is playing matchmaker.
Uh-huh. You could say that.
Right.
It analyzes your purchases, your browsing history, even your demographics
To figure out what I want.
to suggest things you might like. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is. And it's not just those two examples.
Okay.
Search algorithms are also used in game development,
Oh, okay.
in robotics,
Right.
and even in scientific research.
Wow, it's everywhere.
It is. It really is.
So AI is good at like finding patterns in all that data.
That's it. It sifts through massive amounts of information
Yeah.
and finds those solutions, the insights we need.
That's pretty amazing.
It's a powerful tool for our data-driven world.
Okay, so we've talked about expert systems, search algorithms.
Yeah?
What about NLP?
Ah, NLP.
That's where it gets really interesting.
It does. It's transforming how we interact with technology and information.
I'm ready to hear about it.
All right, let's dive in.
Okay.
We talked about how AI understands and generates human language.
Yeah.
So how is it actually being used to solve those real-world problems?
Give me some examples.
Okay, how about search engines?
Okay, we use those every day.
Exactly. When you type in a query on Google,
Right.
NLP is working behind the scenes.
I figured as much.
It's trying to understand what you mean, not just the words you used.
Oh, interesting.
It looks at synonyms, related concepts,
Right.
your search history,
To find the right results.
to deliver the most relevant results. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's all about understanding those nuances of human language.
Yeah, we don't always say exactly what we mean.
Exactly. NLP helps bridge that gap.
Okay, so that's search engines.
What about virtual assistants?
Oh, yeah, like Siri and Alexa.
Those guys.
Eh,
They rely heavily on NLP.
do they?
Oh, yeah. To understand your commands, process your requests, and give you those helpful responses.
Right.
It's all about making technology more intuitive.
So we can just talk to it like a person.
Exactly. Natural language interaction.
I love it.
It's a game changer.
What else? What other cool NLP applications are out there?
How about machine translation?
Oh, yeah. Breaking down those language barriers.
Exactly. NLP is making real-time translation possible.
So I can talk to someone who speaks a different language.
Pretty much.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's making global communication so much easier.
So those instant translation features on my phone, that's all NLP?
Yep, all powered by AI.
That's incredible. Okay, what else?
Sentiment analysis.
Sentiment analysis. Oh,
Remember that. AI analyzing text data, like social media posts.
right, to understand how people feel.
Exactly. To understand those emotions, the opinions being expressed.
So companies can use that to figure out what people think about their products.
Exactly.
That's smart.
It's a powerful tool for market research, customer service, even brand reputation management.
I bet.
Companies want to know how people feel about them.
Makes sense.
And then there's text summarization.
Text summarization. Okay.
NLP can condense large amounts of text into those concise summaries.
So you don't have to read a whole book.
Well, maybe not a whole book, but definitely those long reports.
Yeah.
It saves you so much time.
I like the sound of that.
It's all about making information more digestible.
It's amazing how AI is changing everything.
It really is.
So we've covered expert systems, search algorithms, and all those amazing ways NLP is being used.
It's been quite a journey, right?
It has. I can't wait to see what else AI can do.
Well, buckle up, because in our next part, we're going even deeper.
Okay, I'm ready.
We're going to explore how AI is transforming industries.
Like what?
From transportation to education to finance, you name it.
Wow, that's a lot to cover.
It is, but it's going to be fascinating.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready to dive back in. Okay, we're back for the final part of our AI deep dive, and I'm ready for more.
We've seen AI diagnose diseases. We've seen it navigate traffic, even translate languages.
Yeah, it's been pretty amazing.
It has. But there's so much more, like robotics.
Okay, robots. Now we're talking.
Right.
I've always been fascinated by robots, but how does AI actually play into that?
Well, think about what makes a robot truly intelligent, you know?
Yeah.
It's not just about moving around. It's about perceiving the environment,
Right.
making decisions, adapting to those unexpected situations.
So it's not just about pre-programmed movements.
Exactly. It's about giving robots the ability to think for themselves, to learn,
Oh, wow.
to adapt, to interact with humans in a more natural way.
That's incredible. So what can these AI-powered robots actually do?
Well, in manufacturing, for example, robots are already automating those assembly lines,
Right.
performing those repetitive tasks.
Yeah.
But with AI, they're becoming even more versatile.
How so?
They can handle more complex tasks, they can adapt to changes in production,
Okay.
and they can even work alongside humans safely.
So AI is making robots more efficient and collaborative.
Precisely.
That's really cool.
And think about the potential in healthcare.
Healthcare. Okay.
Imagine AI-powered robots assisting surgeons in delicate procedures,
Wow. Okay.
providing personalized care to patients, delivering medications with precision.
So robots taking care of us in the hospital?
It's closer than you might think. And then there's search and rescue missions,
Okay. Yeah.
exploration of hazardous environments,
Right.
even those everyday tasks like cleaning and cooking.
Oh, so one day I could have a robot making dinner.
It's possible.
Yeah.
But AI's impact goes beyond just robotics.
Okay.
It's transforming entire industries.
Really? Like what?
Well, like transportation, education, finance, you name it.
Okay, yeah, those are big ones. Let's start with transportation.
Okay, transportation, we're already seeing those self-driving cars.
Oh yeah, the self-driving cars.
All thanks to AI using those sensors and machine learning algorithms to navigate.
It's like something out of the future, but it's happening now.
It is, it's becoming reality.
What else?
AI can optimize traffic flow, making transportation more efficient.
Okay, less traffic jams. I'm on board with that. What about education? How is AI changing things there?
Well, it's creating those personalized learning experiences,
Personalized learning.
tailored to each student's needs.
Oh, cool.
Imagine an intelligent tutoring system.
Okay,
It can adapt to your learning style,
right?
identify where you need help.
That's amazing, like a personal tutor for every student.
Exactly. And it can automate things like grading,
Okay,
so
yeah.
teachers can focus on actually teaching.
That would be great. Give teachers more time.
Exactly. And in finance,
Okay, fine.
AI is detecting fraud, managing risk,
Right?
providing personalized financial advice.
So AI is making things safer and more efficient.
That's the goal.
Okay, so AI is touching every part of our lives, basically.
It's pretty amazing how pervasive it's becoming.
It really is, but it also makes you think about the challenges, you know?
Oh, absolutely. With any powerful technology,
Right.
you got to approach it responsibly.
What kind of risks should we be thinking about?
Well, data privacy is a big one.
Okay, yeah, that's a hot topic.
It is. AI systems need a lot of data
Right.
to learn and make decisions, so we need to make sure that data is used responsibly.
To protect people's privacy.
Exactly.
What else?
Well, the job market is another thing to think about.
Okay, right. AI and jobs.
As AI automates more tasks,
Yeah.
we need to prepare the workforce for the future.
So it's not about AI replacing humans.
No, it's about figuring out how we can work together,
Right.
how we can adapt.
And focus on those things that make us human.
Exactly. Like creativity, critical thinking,
Right.
emotional intelligence.
Those are things AI can't do yet.
Not yet. And we also need to make sure AI is fair and unbiased.
What does that mean, fair and unbiased?
Remember how AI learns from data?
Yeah.
Well, if that data has biases, those biases can end up in the AI systems.
Oh, okay.
So we need to make sure the data is diverse, representative.
To avoid those biases.
Exactly.
It sounds like there's a lot to consider as AI keeps advancing.
There is, but it's also an incredibly exciting time. AI has the potential to solve some of our biggest problems, to create a better future.
I'm definitely feeling both excited and cautious at the same time.
I think that's the right approach.
Yeah.
To be excited about the possibilities, but mindful of the risks.
Okay.
It's a powerful tool, and it's up to us to use it wisely.
Well, this deep dive has been amazing.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I've learned so much about AI, from the basics to those mind-blowing applications.
That was the goal.
Yeah, you did a great job.
My hope is that you feel a sense of wonder about AI,
Definitely.
but also a sense of responsibility for its future.
I do.
It's up to all of us to shape the future of AI.
Okay, that's a great takeaway. To
Yeah.
all our listeners, keep exploring, keep learning,
Absolutely.
and let's keep this conversation going as AI evolves.
Great idea. Keep learning. Stay curious.
And be a part of shaping this incredible technology.
That's it. It's a powerful tool, and the future is in our hands.